Whatever you want to say.
I don't know what to say. I didn't do that.
Well, you're Ramblin' Needles, so you start with that.
I just wrote introduction.
Okay, well, let's write that down.
Hi, welcome to Ramblin' Needles. My name is Morgan. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Ramblin' Needles. Alright, the first thing I have to work on is dishcloth. Do the Yarn Hoarder Dishcloth Challenge, where you try to knit 52 dishcloths in a year. I will exceed that every time. No idea the color. No idea. Those are fun, easy to go, mindless knitting, which I like. It's in an Amelia Joy Supernatural cartoon bag. My friend Dearney sent me this bag for the Get Your Yarn Was Granted. She saw it because we're both big Supernatural fans. And she sent it to me as a present. In my Super Hulock Fates thread bag. Tangled mess is what it is. They're the Center Ice mitts. I've got a Ravelry page for them. I don't remember the designer. A nice long ribbed mitts. This one needs a thumb still. Do those afterwards. And then the second one here, the stitch marker, is my beloved Adoria, which was part of a collaboration with Fates Thread for a different bag. A few of those. I've probably... Is that just them in the kitchen? I probably have 5 or 6 project bags, but it's that way they each have a bag and then you know where they're at.
So you recommend have it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I like hers because they're nice and she's got 2 sizes. These are the sock size. And then she's got larger sizes. She's trying 3 sizes now. And then in this one was part of a, for Rhinebeck weekend, Dragonheart Yarn and Lila Styles teamed up and did a yarn bag deal. And so it was a mystery club, so this was the mystery bag. And I really like the Lila Styles bags. They're bigger, and most of them are canvas, and they're sturdy and zipper. I like zippers. I'm doing the, I thought I had the pattern in here, but I don't. It's the Reindeer Games hat by Megan Reagan of Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits podcast and the Bad Wolf Girl studio, and I will link everything down below. This color is the Malabrigo Rios in the colorway Jupiter, 049 Jupiter. And I've got the brim, and I get to start the colorwork next, and then my contrasting color for the colorwork is going to be Jinx Yarn. Okay, hang on. Jinx Yarn in the colorway Charcoal. This will be the second time I've knit this hat. No ethos this weekend, or this weekend. It's Tuesday. I'm ready for the weekend. But I will hopefully have some next week so that we can do, let's see, acquisitions. So I'll have new yarn that I buy every week, but I don't generally buy yarn every week that it's not like Lion Brand or Red Heart from Walmart. And most of that goes towards work knitting. So the first thing I got this for myself for Christmas. It is the Nomadic Yarns in the Go Hawks colorway, which is Black Hawks colorway, and it's Nomadic Yarn, so it's self-striping. It's going to be a pair of gloves at some point. I know Pearl Soho has a few for sock weight yarn, which I like gloves, so I'll probably have 6 pairs by the time I'm done with all the yarn I have because I don't wear socks. So sock yarn is kind of a Then I got this for Christmas. This one is What's a Niffler from Bad Wolf Girl Studios, which I'll link down below for that, and the Nomadic Yarns and all the other yarn. This one is going to be the, what's it called? This one's going to be the Changing Staircase shawl by Tristan of Dragonboard Yarn and the girls in the Yarn Cafe. We'll do all the fancy yarn first.
Ooh, fancy.
It's fancy. Any dyed yarn that I have is, or even like the Mallory yarn that is fancy. It's not red heart. It's fancy. This is the the Pocahontas mini skein set, again from Bad Wolf Girl Studios. I have a lot of her. She's doing a mini skein of the month for the next 12 months. And so my plan is, I've already got a few from that she did last year, is to do the Cozy Memories blanket with them. Because I've made quite a few blankets, but I don't actually have a blanket for myself. So I do that, and then the Geek Along blanket at some point. Then we have, this is Cascade Yarns and the, what is it called? Fixation. So it's cotton. It's like 98% cotton, 2% elastic. And my local yarn store, they had socks made out of this, and my mom really liked them. So I bought it, and I've got to make her socks. There's a pattern. It's like toe-up fixation socks on Ravelry, I think it was called. That I will link below if I can find it. So I gotta get these for her because she saw the yarn and she's like, that's for me. Where are my socks? I'll have to make those at some point. And then I was at Michael's today and they had the buy two get one free for the yarn. So I got 2 skeins of the loops and thread wool-like similine. I really don't know what that word is. In the color purple, original. It's a fingering weight, what is it, acrylic? I think it's acrylic. What are you saying over here? 85% acrylic, 15% nylon. And I'm going to make a flax light for my cousin who's going to be, she'll be 3. Yeah, she'll be 3 in April, so I'm going to make that for her for her birthday. And that way she can wear it year round because she likes sweaters. And then I got the Lion Brand Pound of Love to make a regular worsted weight flax for her older brother who's going to be 5 at the end of this month. So gotta get that cast on. Okay, that's all the yarn I have. I am 25. I started knitting almost 5 years ago to the day. It'll be like next Saturday, 5 years. My grandpa got sick and I had a lot of anxiety. And so my cousins and I were in Walmart and walked past it and I decided that that's something I wanted to do. And it took about 3 days. I got on YouTube, searched knitting videos, found Very Pink Knits, as most of us do, and it clicked. Yeah. My day job is more of a spring through fall job. I get the winters off, so then I get to stay at home and knit all winter, which is every knitter's dream. My family runs a food trailer. It's a trailer, not a truck. We do smoked pulled pork, so we do all the local festivals starting in April through mid-October, end of October, depending on weekends and festivals. It's fun, because then even during our downtime, I still get to knit there. I do most of my knitting. It's going to be probably about a 75-25 split between personal. Between work and personal. Well, personal is probably only about 25% of the time. Between work and gift knits, I am fortunate enough that I have a place to sell knitting, and I do it all the time. So, Ravelry is a knitter and crocheter's best friend. You get in there, type in anything, and 90% of the time I can find it. There are a few, and I get that podcasts aren't. This is not going to be for everybody because I've watched a few podcasts where it's not they were bad; they just weren't my style. Everybody's got a different style. It's like knitting; not everybody's going to like the same yarn or the same patterns. I do. My friend Dearany, who has the Dear to Me Knits podcast, she's really good. She's the one kind of realized I could do this. She uploads every Tuesday. I will link her below, but you should check her out because if you like me, we have a lot of the same crazy rambling energy. I watch a lot of Meg from the Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, which I'm sure you've guessed by the amount of yarn I buy from her. I watch the one who got me started on podcasts, which was Grocery Girls, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with the Grocery Girls because they're hilarious and awesome. I do, let's see, the Girls in the Yarn Cafe. I watch them a lot. They don't have necessarily a regular uploading schedule, but when they upload, it's like 2.5 hours, so you get to binge them. Give me an outro.
Just be like,
Just be like,
that's all I'm gonna put in there. I'm just gonna be like, get me an outro.
get me out.
Oh, I can't get to the bathroom.
Tell Morgan to grab.
She ain't grabbing my skippies. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no choice. I'm starved to death. I am tired. I am beat up. I'm madder than fire. I've got every type of emotion going on the man can have right
And you're gonna walk in front of my shirt.
Yeah. So you might as well just rewind it.